Hey guys, Merry Christmas. Well, tomorrow's Christmas. And today's Christmas Eve. Hopefully this video will be out by tonight. In a little bit. Excuse the mess. Got a lot going on here. So yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna do that. That is not me being weird. That's to stop my camera from moving when I move. Okay. But anyway. It's going to be an uncut video. I'm just going to yap here for a little bit and just say thank you. You get to see the beautiful face that's behind the voice that you all love. Thank you for just coming here. You know, 2075 is where I vowed to at least make a couple videos per month. I really put the effort into making sure that each video is, you know, watchable. You know, that you would be so great to, you know, stumble on content. Originally it was just going to be Marvel vs. Capcom 2 content since the collection had came out. But I said, let me just actually do something cool. You know, Max is my inspiration, Maximilian dude. So I'm not really like the super whoa crazy type, but I'm more of the, you know, just chill, lay back, let's just sit and have a conversation while we talk about our favorite genre, fighting games. I'm going to be doing more stuff upcoming 2026. And if you like that and you want to see more content, be sure to like and subscribe. I don't know if I'm going to put the little thing at the bottom. That's irrelevant. This is a thank you video, not really a watch my video, please. But I want to say thank you again. In 2026, I'm going to try to do a lot more different why you should plays. It's not going to be just fighting games next year. I'm currently working on the new one for January. I might not drop that till mid to late January because of Christmas, and then I'm going to be visiting family for the next basically weeks and month and a half and working. So I also have a 9 to 5, so finding time to do videos is very difficult. You know, as you can see, the mess in my office is crazy because, you know, I'm constantly working. So, and my dog, he's sitting out there, that's why the door is closed, so he doesn't, you know, rush in while I'm recording video. I'll show him off later. If you see in the streams, you probably have seen Milo, my little dog. But I'll probably, you know, do some. So I plan on maybe once I hit like 1,000 subscribers or 100 subscribers, excuse me, do like a, you know, little funny skit video. I have people who can help me out with that. So I'll definitely be on the lookout for that. So just be on the lookout for just, you know, more than just fighting game videos. I'm probably gonna do like funny little let's play videos of like Resident Evil and stuff like that. I have like clips of videos I played on stream and things of that nature. It's not going to just be fighting games here. So if you are here for fighting games, be sure there will be plenty of fighting game content. I already have like character breakdowns and stuff. Like I'm sitting on videos. It's just having the time to edit those videos and then like put them out at the same time and all that stuff. You know, I'm a solo editor. I edit everything myself. I don't have an editor. So I sit down and do all of this myself. I don't want an editor. I'm like Corey Kenshin in that fact. I kind of just want to do it myself. And I like my art style and, you know, my editing style, and I plan on improving it, and it helps me become a better editor, you know, later on. So yeah, like I would just say, like, you know, 2025 was definitely a trying year for me. This was a lot happened. I don't want to get like super sappy. I'm like, I already feel my nose kind of like, you know, twitching a little bit and feeling a little sad. But I appreciate everyone who has subscribed, who has sat down and just enjoyed my videos. You don't have to, and I appreciate that. So every subscriber, you know, every new subscriber, every viewer, thank you for just even taking the minute to just sit down and watch my video. Like, it means the world. And thank you for constructive criticism as well. You know, even though some of them might be mean-hearted, but it's fine. You know, as long as you actually have a valid point is kind of what I want to hear. I don't care how the message was delivered. I just care more about the message. So, you know, obviously don't be a dick. You know, don't just like go nuts and just start like, you know, call me the N-word or whatever. Like, don't do that. But, you know, if you have like, oh, this is how you make better videos. This is how you make, you know, this is how you edit better transition. Like I see that you do the same transitions, try a different transition, you know, things of that nature. So, you know, I had a lot of, like I said, 2025 was definitely a trying year. My hard drive died. So I'm only sitting on one hard drive right now. Well, I have technically two. The other one's kind of my backup right now, which I'm going to put this video on. And I want to know what you guys think as well, going into 2026. If I'm going to do streams, should I make like a VOD YouTube channel? And if you guys are cool with that, I'll definitely start 2026 off with a VOD YouTube channel. Just cause if you guys want to watch my streams, I'm gonna try to stream during the weekends. It's kind of hard because I also work on the weekends, but I usually work during the day. I usually don't work at night, so I could definitely do like a, you know, go to work and then come do a, you know, a night stream. And I also have family, so I need time to go spend with my family and things of that nature. So like I said, I'm gonna keep yapping for like maybe another couple minutes, but if you made it through the video, thank you. If you're just here to see my messy office and, you know, Legend of Zelda poster over there, yeah, there you go, right there. You're gonna see that. You know, Legend of Zelda. You know, my office is pretty cool. You know, I got like all this cool stuff. And, you know, like manga here. Like I have a lot of manga here. A lot of weird stuff. I got like, you know, fish oil. I work a lot. That's my mic. You know, Legend of Zelda, all that stuff. And over here is like my fight sticks and, you know, my 3D printer, my soldering stuff. I thought about doing like a tech channel and things of that nature. So like Final Fantasy, if you want to see my wall and stuff. Obviously there's gonna be music in the background. It's not gonna just be quiet here. But anyway, thank you guys. Like I said, thank you for, you know, watching my videos and just taking the time to. So like I said, there's gonna be a lot of content in 2026. It's not gonna be a boring time on the Snow Owl X channel here. It's gonna be a lot of good videos coming up. Just to give you a hint, if you're a Dreamcast fan, the next game you're probably gonna like. The next game I do a Why You Should Play is gonna be like, I thought about doing a stream of it after I drop the video, so we'll see how my schedule's looking. You know, in terms of work and school, because I also go to school, so you know, I'm a busy man. And thank you guys for just being here and just helping me with my dream of being a YouTuber, being a content creator, especially for fighting games. My dream is to be able to work with, you know, Capcom and stuff like that, and, you know, maybe one day even get to code for them. You know, that's what I mainly do. I do computer science, and I'm in like coding and AI, so that's, you know, that's my job. Outside of that, you know, yeah, I have no script for this video, so I'm kind of just going off the dome. But anyway, it's definitely been a blessing to be able to work with you guys and, you know, make videos that I see the community loves. I read your comments. Your comments are beautiful. Thank you. It's definitely inspirations. There's times I definitely wanted to give up, but every time I see a new subscriber, I see a new comment that's like, you know, straight from the heart of how they love that game and they like my content, and, you know, it's definitely gone really good. It's really cool to see, especially when you want to give up, you know, it's just like, ah, man, I really don't like this. And then you read a comment, and I remember one time I just read a comment that, you know, a good friend of mine and, you know, another random viewer put on one of my videos, and I wasn't gonna make the video that day. I was actually not gonna make, like, the previous one, the Rival Schools one. I had that cooking for like a mean minute, like at least since like maybe June, because I had other videos I just kind of wanted to work on. You know, I love Rival Schools, but it was just like, I don't feel like working on this. And then, you know, I saw that comment, and I was like, fuck it, let's go deep. Let's go balls deep. And I'm glad I did. You know, I'm glad that I actually sat down and took the time to, because if I didn't, I don't think, you know, I would be gaining as much notoriety. And like, the whole point of these isn't to just be like famous and stuff like that. I don't want you guys to take it that from here. I want you to take it as just someone who loves fighting games, who loves gaming, who's been gaming since he was a kid, since, you know, the late 90s and things of that nature. You know, I'm a late 90s baby, and, you know, I've been gaming since, you know, N64, SNES, Genesis. I've been gaming since then, you know. So the gaming is a very big part of my life. It's, I would say, the most important. Like, you know, obviously my wife Zen and kids are like, you know, way better, you know, that's, you know, no game can replace that. But, you know, this is definitely who I am. I've been gaming, you know, and maybe if you guys want me to do some rant videos as well, I may do 1 or 2 rant videos to see how those go. You know, especially like the whole conversation of gaming, you know, gaming's dying, but, you know, all the ball and gun gamers are just, you know, completely just talking out their ass. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to end the, you know, year off. You know, this is the last week within December. So I hope you guys are having a great Christmas on Christmas Eve. And if you guys don't celebrate Christmas, that's A-okay. You know, if you're spending time with your family, that's all that matters right now. You know, the world's going hot garbage. You know, every day is kind of a new travesty. You know, you hate to hear it. But we have each other, we have our friends, we have the people we love. So make sure you stay with them. You know, keep abreast. Talk to them. And yeah, and maybe during that 100 subscriber special, you find out more about who I am. But that's for then. So I'm gonna end it here. I think I've been yapping for about 10 minutes. Let me check. Yes, for like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna end it here. I love you guys. The exes are great. Every one of my exes, all of you who have subscribed and liked the video, all my exes, thank you. And I'm not talking about like ex-girlfriend. I'm talking about my exes. You know, Malcolm X, wrong side of the shirt. You're getting a raw. You right now. What you're getting is like me when I don't edit, and this is just straight raw footage. But yeah, you get the point. X, Malcolm X. You know my exes. Just to give a hint on why I like that before I go, is because X is the Roman numeral of change. It is the symbolization of change, and I've always been a person who's been at rock bottom a lot in his life. So not for my own problems, it's just, you know, life hits you, and you know, you hit the bottom, and you know, you need to make changes and grow and adapt. So I've always been doing that. That's why Mega Man is the, you know, Mega Man X and Zero and all of them. That's why Zero is my, you know, icon and stuff like that in my profile pictures, because I just resonate with those characters a lot of growth and not being the underdog and things like that. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that, and remember, stay my exes. Peace. Oh, I was supposed to stop the video. Wait, hold.